Well, the public address announcing Yong Dae and Yeon Seong onto court. They're the #2 seeds, but since the seeding was done, they have gone up one place to world #1s. The home players, silver medalists a year ago. Well, the Danish combination of Mathias Boe and Carsten Mogensen, not only silver medalists at last year's World Championships, silver medalists at the London Olympic Games as well. The Koreans, Yong Dae and Yeon Seong. Well, the Koreans have won the toss and I think have decided to serve. And that perhaps an indication of the almost perfect playing conditions here. Yep. With virtually no drift. Normally players or pairs would choose which end of the court they wish to start.
As you can score on the opponent's serve as well. It doesn't really matter who is serving first, and then obviously it's good to have the best half first.
Exactly. So the Danes both in their 30s. Mogensen 31. Boe 34, but this is Yeon Seong, 28 years of age from Jeonju, and as you can see, emphasizing that they are world #1s but seeded 2. Their win-loss record for the year translates into 5 tournaments. But what's so impressive is that they won their last 3 tournaments before coming here. All of them were Super Series events. The Japan Super Series, the Indonesian Premier Super Series, and the Australia Super Series, which means that they're now on an 18-match winning streak, the Koreans. So to the #3 seeds, well, like their opponents, their world ranking has changed since the seeding was done. And they're down to #4 in the world ranking. They looked very impressive yesterday, I have to say. Boe and Mogensen against the #8 seeds. Liu Xiaolong, the left-hander, and Chu Sihan of China. 21-8, 21-17. And against the former All-England champions, that was absolutely outstanding. So as far as the 2 Koreans are concerned, well, between them, they've contested 3 previous World Championship finals. But they've never won gold between them. Well, Yong Dae is 25 years of age. He'll turn 26 in 12 days' time. And of course, he is the former Olympic champion in the mixed doubles. Won the title in Beijing with Lee Ho-jung. There are umpire.
2008.
What did I say?
Yeah, in Beijing.
Yeah.
But that was in 2008, which is many years ago.
Yeah, he was a teenager then.
He was.
Yeah, phenomenal, becoming an Olympic champion when a teenager. Marcel Schmidt of Switzerland is our umpire. Chiappini of Italy, our service judge. Now this will be the second meeting between these 2 players. First was in the semi-final of this Korean pair's first ever tournament together, the Denmark Open last year. Not only did they beat the Danes in the semi-final, they went on to take the tournament, take the title. Not a bad start to a partnership, is it?
No, definitely not. And as we've had 2 really, really good matches, opening matches in the 2 singles. First the men's singles and then the ladies' singles we just saw. Obviously, this is what the crowd is coming to see. They want to see this men's doubles, and obviously the mixed doubles at the very end of tonight's program.
Yeah, it was 2 straight games in that semi-final, as you can see. In Odense last year.
And on my left, Yong Dae Lee, Korea. Yong Dae to serve to Mathias Boe, level, play.
So the number 2 seeds against the number 3 seeds, the number 2 seeds from Korea. The Danes, the home players, my goodness, the crowd are going to get behind them, Boe and Mogensen. Whoops. That's a good opening rally.
Very well covered by Carsten Mogensen when that fast lift come, that one there. That's one of the issues of what we discussed in men's doubles earlier this week, when you see these fast attacking lifts when the players are coming in attacking side by side. But interesting again, we have to say that normally the Danish combination is best when Carsten Mogensen is at the back and Mathias Boe at the front. But in this tournament, it's actually been opposite. And the first rally we see here, suddenly we have a Mathias Boe at the back attacking that one and Carsten Mogensen finishing it at the net.
And same again there. Yeah. I would have thought, though, Morten, from a Danish perspective, really, as long as the Danes are hitting in a downward direction and attacking, you know, it doesn't really matter which of them is forward, but we know that the left-handed Mathias Boe can be so good at reading the game at the front of the court. You know, that's what we expect him to be the whole time, but given his hernia operation earlier this year, perhaps the twisting and turning at the front of the court is not as sharp as it once was. Yeah, we see that's the problem. That's why I said that as long as the Danes are hitting down, because defensively there are weaknesses that can be exploited.
Yeah, this smash was very well placed by Yoo. And obviously that's what the Danes have to try to avoid, is what you say. Well, I think Carsten Mogensen has been outstanding in this tournament. I must say, I think he has been outstanding.
I always think, in a way, he's a little underestimated because of that formation that we've been talking about, because we see Mathias Boe finishing off the rallies most of the time in many, many tournaments that we've watched them. We assume he's the outstanding player, but in fact it's Mogensen that's setting up the rally and placing the shuttle in the right place to involve Boe at the net.
He's getting partner in very well.
Yeah.
And what he's doing, Carsten, as well, is that, you know, he's steady. He's a very good server. He's got a phenomenal defense. He can save virtually anything. And then he's got this very good attack as well. But as you say, it doesn't look of much. But he's just solid.
Great defense from Yeon Seong.
Yeah. Very good reactions. But we just played 6 points and try to notice how many times that attacking lift is coming. When you see some of the other pairs playing, they only go for these flat exchanges, and it becomes like side by side, 2 pairs attacking one another. Here suddenly we have a completely different mix-up. And the use of that mid-court area is what we just saw in this return here. It's completely different, and that's why these pairs are differentiating themselves to the rest.
is over. 4-all.
Well, it was actually a very nice guided shot from Lee Yong Dae.
It was on his second time. Look at that, he dares to play the shot. He knows Carsten is standing there, he knows, but still he plays the shot.
Yeah. Well, Lee Yong Dae, in my opinion, one of the best front court players in world badminton. He's been world #1 with 3 different men's doubles partners.
This is
now.
a shot.
Yeah.
This is a shot that's doing it. He's attacking that as soon as Mogensen is playing a softer shot. He's up there and he's attacking that and go cross court on it. Mogensen from there have to lift it, and then the Koreans are winning that rally.
Whoa, there's fault call. Time is over.
Service fault call, struck above the waist.
Not one of the worst we've seen.
No,
to
definitely
be very
not.
honest.
No.
Wait. 5, 6.
Disagreement about whether the shuttle should be changed or not. Danes get their way. Oh, that's very, very good from Lee Yong Dae. I can't think of any other player, Morton, who's been world #1 in the men's doubles with 3 different partners, can you? Of course, Yong Dae Lee, Carsten Mogensen, and now with his current partner.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I can think of Setyeman, but he's only been world #1 with world #1 with 2.
Yeah. Missed it.
Marcus Kido.
Marcus Kido.
And his today partner.
Mohamed Hassan.
Yeah.
Unable to defend their world title, of course,
Yeah.
due to injury problems.
Yeah, desperately unfortunate. Such a good pair.
Danes need to be careful here. I just sense
Do
a
you
shift.
sense that too?
Yeah.
I sense it too. They're just edging ahead. Doesn't look at much, but it's just 1 point, and then got an easy one here. That's another one, and now it's a 9-5 lead.
And more importantly, 6 of the last 7 points. What a good serve. It's good judgment too. He was very, very unsure as to whether to leave it or not. Yeon Seong. Oh, it was long by a country mile in badminton terms.
It's the usual debate.
Now Marcel Schmidt wants all the players to... Yeah, he says now, come on, stop wasting time. Good umpiring. 5.
Really, really good play by the Koreans here.
Yeah.
I hope we get the whole rally in this replay. But that shot there, perfect. And the follow-up, but look at this, that save there as well, really good.
Yeah. Well, it's 8 of the last 9 points now to the Koreans, and somehow Danish coach, head coach, Razua, has got to get his men to break this run. And what do? Do they focus on the serve, return and third shot? I mean, obviously you've got to be serving to have the serve and third shot that you really focus on. Something different on the return of serve they need to be doing, or is it just...
I could almost get what Lars was saying.
Oh.
He said something, we have to hit them. And then I couldn't hear the rest. So they definitely have a plan.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Morten, I was wittering on when you were trying to listen.
Don't worry, we will get there. It's interesting to see how comfortable Yong Dae is in his defense. Obviously, this one is lifting long, but you know, he said, okay, if I can't win it, I'll just lift it.
Once the shuffle changed, and if we get an opportunity, which I'm sure we will, to look at the defensive stance of Yong Dae in rallies to come, he crouches down so low. The only thing I think sometimes is a little too deep in his defensive stance.
He is, but that, I think he's actually pushed it forward a bit.
Well, take a look at that.
You know, compared to what we've seen earlier. Obviously not in this tournament, but the last 3 or 4 months they have played so well, these Korean players. Let's see, it's still, he's standing quite far back.
Dangerous flick serve.
Yeah, so often we see that they're faulted, these flick services.
Yong Dae was not fooled by that. Oh, service fault called.
That call came.
14-8.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's high.
Great defense. And again.
They're just waiting for the counter-attacking opportunity.
Yeah. You made a comment earlier, Morten, about how comfortable Yong Dae was in defence. I think the Koreans as a pair
is comfortable.
Yes, no panic. Okay, let's just lift it again. Yeah. We've got the capabilities.
But that's the beauty about this pair, because you see so often that other men's doubles combinations, they fight so hard for the initiative and are not comfortable lifting it. So they play these odd shots now and again, just not trying to lift it. Then they play whatever they can get away with, but they put them so much under pressure.
16-8.
This is a desperate situation for the Danes right now. Two returns of serve into the net. Two gifted points. Look at that block.
Yeah.
That is just sensational from Yong Dae.
He's moving into it. He's waiting for it, and he's moving into it forwards at the same time. Here comes the lift. Just guiding it.
10-point advantage.
They don't make any mistakes, and they're very comfortable in the defense, as what we said earlier. And they're just waiting for the chances, the counter-attacking chances, good around the service situation. They add enormous pressure on anyone they play.
Oh, delightful change of pace from Yeon Seong Yoo. Yeah. Well, the crowd trying to get behind the home players, but this opening game, I think, is beyond them.
You think it is. You're too polite. Far too polite. 10 points down and been here for a while already.
Trickery from Mathias Boe. He was under severe pressure on his defence. A little bit of a top-spin flick.
That was really a good shot.
He would not be playing that at 19 all, I can assure you.
No, he won't.
Time is over, 20 game points, 10.
So 10 game point opportunities. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when.
Time is over, 11, 20.
Beautiful net shot from Mogensen.
I know it's still cosmetic, but I think it's important for the Danes to get some points here as what they get. And could they get even 2 more? That will give some confidence going into that second game.
Well, third time of asking. And the number 2 seeds, the world number 1s now from Korea, Lee Yong Dae and Yeon Seong close it out in convincing style. 19 minutes of play. 21-12 the scoreline.
Slå på ydersiden af Yong Dae, for han går helt vildt langt ind, specielt når han står kryds. Men de der, vi fedter også, når vi trykker på nettet og laver den der puffer, så skal den over på jord, for det er ham, der er svært ved at lægge det løft.
Sådan er det, Yong Dae laver de der flade løft, så går så ned og laver et drop til ham, så laver han den der kryds, og så kan vi komme rundt, og så ligger dårligt. Så er vi ud og blokker den igen, så kommer krydsløftet igen. Du må ikke slå på Yong Dae, fordi jeg står over den anden side. Ja.
Og som vi snakker om inden, vi skal lige arbejde den igennem og spille tålmodigt på de der angreb 2-3 gange, og så skal der nok komme noget andet til os, ikke?
Den er ikke noget, altså. Det er sgu ikke streg. Det er jo heller ikke noget. Det er bare lidt klogere.
Nej, men når vi bliver ved med at stå på Yong Dae, så slår han kontraren på et tidspunkt, ikke? Og så hænger vi på det. Er vi under, så løfter den op med sne på, helst mod forhånden, ikke? Så står vi definitivt fint.
Så må vi simpelthen, hvis det er, så må vi skal være skarpe på returneringen. Det går lidt for hurtigt, det er lidt for meget deres ryg. Det er bare at stå på.
Nej. Og så når Yong Dae ser over, så ned til Yoo med den. Hvis vi trykker, så trykker han tilbage. Der skal vi bare ud og have hver vores side. Og ellers så en halv distance, der er rimelig lang. Ikke? Vi skal forbi ham.
Så. Vi skal gøre det.
Ja, så. Det er ikke bedre ud.
Så.
Well, I kept quiet during that, Morten, specifically so you could try and hear the Danish coach. Did you manage to catch any of that?
I did, and I think it was really good, solid advice that, you know, Lars is saying, you know, watch out for Lee Yong Dae because he is waiting for that counter-attacking opportunity the whole time. So watch out for it. Really be careful. When we get into the defense, just lift it and lift it high. Give them nothing to hit on, you know. It's very hard to hit on a shot that comes vertically. So just get it up there and let them hit from the baseline. Make sure when you play your shots when Lee Yong Dae is at the net, you have to pass him. And you have to pass him on that mid-court area as much as possible. But that's a difficult one because he's so good. But even though they lost 21-12, they were quite comfortable, or they were confident that, you know, they will be able to play a better game this time.
Yeah. Well, they have to contend with moments of magic like that.
Yeah.
That is sensational. Full pirouette after it as well from Lee Yong Dae.
See, once again, we saw that fast lift on Mathias Boe. Look how much in trouble he is, because he's moving forward, he's expecting the flat exchange, and then the lift is coming. Look how much he's caught in that one.
Oops. Yeah. Well, I can remember last year, Morten, we were discussing the merits of Lee Yong Dae playing with Ko Sung-hyun, and they were losing to last year's world champions on a regular basis, Mohamed Hassan and Hendra Setiawan.
Yes.
And then this new partnership came along, and they put Lee Yong Dae with Yeon Seong, and we both discussed and felt that it had an extra dimension to it with Yeon Seong, that he has the capability of going forward and really finishing it off from the front.
Yes, and he's quick. He's just a very solid player. He's quick, he's good attacking, good on the defense, good at the net. He's just solid. And that's what makes this combination so good, because there's not much between the two players. We always take Yong Dae as the example and say, okay, he's the best and all that, but I think his partner is very close.
Yeah. Well, you were in Chinese Taipei Grand Prix Gold recently, weren't you, Morten?
Yes.
Because I know that Yong Dae and Yeon Seong were the #1 seeds there, but pulled out.
They pulled out.
What was the
We
problem?
never found out.
You never found out?
No.
Because I'm watching them now and sort of thinking, is one of them back from injury? I can't see any hesitation in movement.
Not at all.
And, yeah.
But it was a very surprising entry, because it's only a Grand Prix Gold tournament, and for these guys being #1 in the world, there would normally not be a tournament they would enter. But so I was a little bit surprised, but I don't know why they pulled out.
Just to quickly follow up on that, it must have been a problem with Yong Dae, because Yeon Seong actually played the mixed doubles.
He did. He did. That's true.
Yeah, it's a nice shot from the Danes. The channel attack in between the two Korean players.
Well, I also remember we discussed Yong Dae in the sense that he has given so much promise back in 2008 and winning that Olympic gold in the mixed doubles, and we all expected him to really take on the world, and somehow it did not happen. He's up there, he was world #1, but, you know, I had seen him winning many more tournaments as what he actually did in men's doubles. And now suddenly I see this partnership, and I really, really think this is going far.
Yeah.
I think they can take on a lot of titles if they can stay injury-free. Good play. And I think on occasions we have actually, you and I, discussed whether Yong Dae had got the hunger, the desire to go on play, you know, top level and all that. Is he giving enough? And we have discussed that on occasions. But after January, when he was banned for his whereabouts in a doping incident, and there was some miscommunication between the BA and him and all the rest of this system, and he was banned for a few months, and then coming back for that, I've seen a totally different player with so much desire to play. He really wants to play badminton, he loves it, and I think he found out that he was missing something when he was not playing.
Yeah. I think that's a very good point. It took a very serious injury for me to realise how much I loved the game and how much I missed it when I was away, and made me realise that I had to grasp every opportunity.
Absolutely.
With both hands, and I started to play with a different sort of intensity when I came back from injury.
Tina bound.
Yep, same.
Same thing. You know, when you suddenly haven't got it, you realise how much you miss it.
Yeah. Yeah, they do concentrate a lot of their attack on Mathias Boe, there's no doubt about it. That was a good shot, wasn't it?
Again, this attacking lift.
Yeah.
This time cross-court, over the head of the front player and moving the opponent on the baseline, which is obviously a very good thing to be able to do.
Look at that defense again.
Good play by the Danes, good jumping into it here from Mathias Boe and finishing it. Somehow I just get a feeling that the Danes are playing to the absolute limit and maximum of what they can do. And if they can't keep up this play, just for 1 or 2 or 3 rallies, the Koreans are zooming off. Just a feeling. Don't know, but I think they are really pushed to the limit of their ability at the moment, pace-wise and everything. If they drop just a little bit, make an unforced error somewhere along the line, I see the Koreans taking off again.
It's so warm in here.
Well, it's so difficult. I know that the coach, Danish coach, asked them to get it away from Yong Dae at the net, but I mean, by all rights, he shouldn't have been able to reach that second one.
No. That's a very good interception by him. Just to be sure.
Yeah. Goodness me, how is that serve not called? And how on earth did Yeon Seong get back to that?
I have no idea. He got out of trouble.
That's incredible.
Look at that.
Unbelievable. You won't see anything like that again.
And look how he's getting up. Yong Dae is taking the next one. He's out, getting out up on his feet and then smashing the next one on the floor. Here you go.
Well, the little topspin on the return of serve there from Carsten Mogensen. I think that they need to play it a little bit harder than that and make sure he gets...
That's what Lars said.
Yeah.
You've got to pass him.
Yeah.
So they either have to play them longer into the mid-court area or even down into the deep corners at the baseline.
deep their defensive stances are.
Yes.
They're backed by the double service line.
Yeah, they're really backing. Once again, this attacking lift. Did you see that?
Yeah. The Danes employed it well, but then they weren't ready for the same thing themselves.
Yes, you're right. It comes here.
Yeah.
That one there. You're so right.
Oh, well taken. He is extraordinary at the net, isn't he, Yong Dae? 11-9, the advantage in game number 2, having already taken the first game, the number 2 seeds from Korea.
Yeah, what a shot. Playing the shot while the opponent's still standing there, then able to intercept in such a way.
Så en tryk på hjørnerne med som variationer, så vi lige får bagmanden lidt væk, fordi de står lidt for højt på vores spillere. Der er nogle få stykker, dem trykker de på, især i unge, ikke? Ud af blokken af. Kom så, drenge.
Exactly what we said. Push them into the deep corners. They're standing up a lot to the front, on the front of the court, intercepting everything of all these mid-court areas and net play and all that. Push them into the deep corners to get them away a little bit, then we can start playing them again. Exactly what we said.
So the Danish head coach thinking exactly the way we're thinking, or maybe we're thinking exactly the way he's thinking.
Yep, who knows? But once again, we have to stress that we haven't got a hotline.
And the court attendant will need to hurry on and mop up the perspiration from the court. You know, we've talked in the past about the importance after a mid-game interval. You always like to say win 3 of the next 4 points.
And you set yourself up very nicely, giving you such a good opportunity to win the game.
Oh. Yeah, they've done well, the Danes. Oh. Well, they weathered the storm, a barrage of attack and interceptions from Yong Dae in the early stages of that rally. And then when they had the opportunity, it was an opportunity missed by Denmark. That was nice from Yong Dae, a little nod of approval at his opponent's shot. I don't understand this. The court attendant has been asked to come on and mop the court, and the umpire is not allowing the players to towel down. Well, if we've got a delay because of the moppers, then presumably it would be a good idea to wipe the perspiration with a towel so that more perspiration doesn't fall onto the court surface and interrupt play again. I can understand the philosophy behind it, Tate.
He wants the game to be continuous and obviously waste as little time as possible.
Yeah.
Because I think especially the Danish pair is famous for time wasting is probably not the right word, but, you know, dragging between rallies.
Oh,
Look at that.
goodness. That is just sensational. Every time I watch him play, I keep thinking, well, I mean, it's just extraordinary that he was able to intercept that, and not only intercept it,
But got it cross court.
Cross court from the round the head position.
Yep.
Look at that block. Oh! Yeon Seong reached the shuttle but hit his partner in the back. And that was an important point for Denmark. Oof, yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah, good defense by Boe. But that's what I mean, you know, it's so well played and it's so well defended, but my word, the Danish pair is stressed. And to the absolute maximum, and he's getting a lot of things back here, but then eventually this one is coming. They play to the maximum, they play to the limit, and still they're losing some of these rallies.
Dear. Simply cannot afford a gift like that. Maybe because he was trying to force it a little bit more and play deeper in court that he made the error.
It was a good serve as usual. Very hard to do, but he was playing it deep into the backhand corner view.
Good smash.
It's becoming now or never, I think, for the Danish combination here. They're up against a Korean pair playing extremely well.
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand that, though. Tactically by the Danes.
Yeah, but that shot by Boe got too far across, and that was setting the Yong Dae so nicely up with that straight push.
Yeah, good smash down the middle. And the Koreans just 3 points away from making it an all-Korean men's doubles final tomorrow.
Yeah, very impressive. 3 out of the 4 pairs in the semi-finals of the men's doubles at this World Championship comes from Korea.
Yeah.
What a strength.
Yeah, only 2 points needed. Well, if they close out this semi-final, Korea will obviously be guaranteed gold. 15 years after they last won gold in the men's doubles discipline.
Is that 15 years ago?
1999 here in Copenhagen.
Ha Taekwon?
Kim Dong-moon and Ha Taekwon.
Yeah. Is that really 15 years ago? Ooh, time is flying, isn't it?
Mm. Oh, nice smash. But is it too little, too late? Match points have arrived for the Koreans.
But isn't it amazing? We had such a good second game here. Lots of rallies and it's been really close, and it's still 20-14.
Yeah. Scoreline doesn't do justice to the actual rallies. Two match points saved. Well, Yong Dae asking to towel down. Good umpiring. Marcel Schmidt saying no. Oh, he's missed it. Of all players that you would have put your house on to make that shot, it would have been Yong Dae, and he's missed it. I can hardly believe it. Well, it's never over till it's over.
Until the fat lady sings. Isn't that what they say? I wasn't thinking of you, Jill.
3 match points have come and gone. Another 3 remain. The crowd don't like the time wasting from the Koreans.
Fantastic by Carsten Mogensen, that interception there.
18-20.
I think he has got so much better doing that. This is the first time I've ever seen him be so strong at the net.
Match point number 5 for the Koreans. It's landed in.
Oh, they call it.
They'll challenge.
Yes,
they'll challenge.
Imagine if that one is out. Imagine if it's
Oh,
called
I know.
out.
They've already celebrated. They think it's already won. Oh, no, that's in. That is definitely in.
I'm not sure.
Well, the celebrations could be a little premature. We're waiting for Hawkeye.
Here we go. It's in. It's called in.
It is in, and it is for a 4th time an all-Korean men's doubles final at the World Championships. The victory for the current world #1s, Lee Yong Dae and Yeon Seong over the silver medalists from a year ago. 2 straight games, 21-12, 21-18, in a match lasting 53 minutes. Well, what a spirited fight at the end by the former European champions, Boe and Mogensen. But really, there was a little bit of jitters at the end by the Koreans, coupled with some fantastic play by the Danes. But I suppose they had the freedom, thinking that, well, we've got nothing to lose, we're match points down, we might as well give it our all.
Yeah.
But
as you say, too little, too late. But what a good comeback it was.
yeah, confirmation of the score: 21-12, 21-18 in 53 minutes.
Please welcome the technical officials on court. The umpire is Lawrence from South Africa, and the service judge is Henrik from Denmark.
So our court officials make their way onto the courts for the first of the two mixed doubles semi-finals. And this is an all-Chinese affair, the first one. And then we'll have Danes involved on our last semi-final.
World rank number 1 and runners-up at this year's All England. Please welcome from China, Zhang Nan and Yeon Lee.
The former world champions and current Olympic champions are announced onto court first. Zhang Nan and Yeon Lee.
World rank number 14 and winners of China Masters Grand Prix Golf. Please welcome, also from China, Louis Chang and Bao Yixing.
Youth against experience in this mixed doubles semi-final.